Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the IE427 garage. This will be day 2 for Mrs. IE427 and myself on our way back to California from Texas. We stopped in a little town called Big Spring, Texas. If you watched the last video, we had stopped for the solar eclipse or the lunar eclipse, and I'm not sure which one it was. The moon passed in front of the sun. Anyways, we spent about 2.5 to 3 hours roadside to view that. So it kind of put us back. It kind of put us a little behind on our trip back home. So we stopped about, I guess, five hours or so from San Marcos, which is where we started yesterday. But we're going to head out today. We're going to try to put, 8 or 9 hours on the road and get ourselves that much closer to home. We're trying to make this home in 3 days. We'll see how it works out. So I'm doing basically my morning ritual whenever we're on the road with the dually, in which I check the oil, I check the coolant, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to check the tires on the trailer to make they're good. Looks like the oil's good. Walk over here, we'll check the coolant. It should be right at the top. It normally is. It is. And so we're good there. We'll close that up. We'll get the truck started. Hopefully she doesn't disappoint. Let the glow plugs run for a few. And give her a start. And away we go. So the dually's always dead reliable. I mean, there's only been a handful of times that she hasn't started, and usually it's because of things that I've done to the truck, like the performance mods. So back here we're going to check on the tires, and like I've said before, I always check the grooves of the tires to make sure there's no separations, because that's where trailer tires like to come apart. So keep an eye on the tread in here, look for blisters, anything like that. If they all look good, then go ahead and hit the road, and I think we're looking good here today. As you can see, this morning, since it's our second day on the road, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to check the straps on the car. They've loosened up a little bit. We'll probably put a little bit of tension on them. A couple clicks. And I can explain to y'all how that happens. What happens is the car tires kind of turn, almost skid on the surface, the deck surface of the trailer after you tie it down. And so as you're going, it's not so much that the straps stretch, it's that the tires kind of rotate as you're bouncing and moving along until they settle into the point where the straps are the straightest they can be between the tire and the tie down. So keep that in mind. Always want to check your straps. I usually check them every morning, and if I'm thinking about it, if I've got to fill up gas, and we do use the extra storage containers when we put gas in, I'll always check to make sure that the car is tied down and nice and tight. So I think everything looks good back here. I'm just waiting for Mrs. IE427 to finish her packing. She's got a couple things left in the room, and then we'll be on the road.
So is she telling you to turn on the 529?
Yep.
Keep right. That's where we want to go.
0.7, 0.6.
Yeah, and that will take us into Artesia. Well, the 529 will slowly turn into the 82.
Not fast.
Well, it might be. It might
0.3.
say
Keep right.
it might say the 589.
0.2. 0.1.
Maybe it's upside down.
Loco Hills,
Maybe, yeah. That's where
one
we
of
want to go.
the destinations I put in.
And that was where a rest
Continue
stop
on
was.
route.
So I guess I have to turn my map upside down.
So it's at 6.7.
I don't know. It says it's recording.
Okay, well then you started recording. You can't take a picture while you're recording.
Thank
that's
you,
fine.
American Financing. All right, fellas, let's get this party started. Monday. Listen, I was there. I saw it, okay? So just a quick, brief weekend update. It's not a long one this weekend, but this is one of those weekend updates. It's really not personal. It's more political because the intersection of my personal and political life happened Saturday night. I was at the Trump fundraiser in Palm Beach. Was happy to go. I paid because folks, I'll tell you what. I guess we probably could have gotten it for free if we wanted to, but I'm going to be candid with you. And you take it or leave it.
here while I use the restroom?
Yep, might
nice
as well.
inside?
Yep. Here, I'll let you walk and talk about Klein's Corners. It's been here
I'd
since
rather have you do it.
it's been here since 1935, and Frankie's got to do what he does.
All right, day 3 of our trip home. We got the truck started. We've got the trailer and Mrs. IE 427 all loaded up. Got our cooler ready to go. So we're gonna hit the road. I don't know where we're gonna stop tonight. Maybe Flagstaff, maybe Havasu. We haven't decided. We'll see. Catch up with you guys later. We are about 70 miles west of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we saw a sign for a visitor center. We figured we'd probably go potty here anyway, so we pulled in, and it's actually a beautiful visitor center. We haven't made it inside. This is IE 427. Said I should probably go back to the truck and get my camera, so I did, and so we're gonna go into this visitor center and see what they have to offer. We're hoping maybe they've got some maps and what have you of the New Mexico area that we can keep for our next trip. So you can see it's really a beautiful building that they've put out here. It's really in the middle of nowhere, but very nice building. Looks like they keep the place well maintained. Parking lot's nice and clean, not a whole lot of trash like you see in California rest stops and what have you. So I guess it's in. Oh.
It's pretty cool.
So here's the plaque at the front of the visitor center. So we're gonna head inside. Like I said, just a beautiful building. The lighting might not be the best in here. It's a little dark, so bear with us.
Is that, do you know about that? Is that
big, wide open expanses?
Well, I don't think, I haven't actually been there, I don't think there's any like high points.
Okay.
I can give you there for sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this beautiful view they have of the valley out here.
How are you? Tired.
So yeah, this is the map, so it's just right now.
Yeah.
So it looks like they've got a little theater here and kind of a gift shop and bookstore. Some artwork. Artwork and awards. Local native pottery. Oh, this is awesome. They've got these little areas for you to sit in and read the different stations inside here. Got some of the wildlife pictures in here.
She's gonna start a film.
She is.
Yeah. I don't know where she said to go though.
In the theater, probably.
Where's the theater?
Right on the other side of this wall. I guess this region is got some volcanic history, and so they've got, of course, this here. We noticed some of the volcanic rock as we walked in.
Frank, did you want to watch the film?
It's up to you, sweetie. We got a little prairie dog exhibit. Prairie dogs are like gophers. Beautiful pictures of nature in here. And then you've got antique firearms, more pottery. And each one of these gives you kind of an area where you can actually view the area that they're talking about in person. It's more of the Native American art and their culture.
Well, that was fun. We went inside, kind of did the tour as I walked you around, but there was also a theater inside where they ran a short 10 or 15 minute film, kind of the history of the region. And I mispronounced the name. It's actually pronounced El Malpais. So it's a Spanish name, and it means the Badlands. So I guess the conquistadors came here in the 1500s, and they're the ones that named this region. So
it was a pretty cool tour. We really had a good time inside.
Morning, everybody. Day 4. We are in our last day of our trip home, and I'm doing my normal morning routine of checking the car, checking the oil, all that kind of good stuff. And this is IE 427. It's back in the room right now, getting all of our stuff together, last minute things, and we'll be hitting the road here shortly. All right, truck is running. We're ready to hit the road. We ended up staying in a place called Williams, Arizona last night. So it's just probably 60 miles west of Flagstaff, and it's beautiful. There's still some snow over on some of the hills here. I think last night at dinner, we were told that they're at an elevation of about 8,600 feet. So it gets pretty cold up here and the air's pretty thin. So just a quick look around, and we're gonna be hitting the road.
You read the Journal, Breitbart,
That's big.
Gino Report, Conservative Review, The Blaze, wherever you get your news. You guys and ladies know what's going on. It's not like a silly attempt at this. It's true. Enjoy political rants. Why?
water cans. What's that, sweetie?
The sign.
Falling apart? Welcome to California. That's how we roll. It depends. Like if they're backing up traffic or whatever, sometimes they'll let them in whatever way. Race car. Thanks.